Hey guys, welcome to Gaming and Console Tech. I am Ash, and welcome to my first ever gameplay or Let's Play episode. So guys, I didn't want to do what everybody else did and basically just sit there with my voice overlaying over the camera. I found it a bit bad, weird and whatever else. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play this game for you, have a bit of a chat about it. If you guys like this, then obviously comment below, tell me what you guys like. Because without you guys, I don't know what you're going to like. So, there you go. And the camera is focused on the monitor as well, so you will get a better picture of the monitor than you will of me when this happens. So, there we go. So let's have a look. Now, we're just going to have a quick play of it, basically tell you my thoughts on it, and what I thought when this game came out, because this game just blew me away when it came out. As it did with a lot of people, to be fair. Honestly, it makes sense to go back to this to try and get Sonic back on track, which is what the intention basically was. And while it is a good way of doing things, they really need to figure out what they want to do with 3D Sonic. And while that's all a good thing, it still stands to bet that people like 2D Sonic better than they like 3D Sonic, which I think is a shame because 3D Sonic does have a lot of potential. It's just that Sega hasn't worked out quite how to utilise it. That being the big problem. Sonic is very much, I don't know, a standpoint of different things. It's not so much a bad scenario when 3D Sonic games come out, it's just they're not utilised to the point where they make a lot of sense. As good as I thought Sonic Forces was, it was nowhere near as good or as crisp as this, and I suppose that's because things like this kind of mellow with age, don't they? So, that being said, a lot of it is to do with the fact that developers don't quite know how to implement certain things into the whole 3D Sonic. That's just one of them. But honestly, this game kind of brought something to me which really did make me think about the game. It really is a great game. A lot of the level design, even though some of it is just reused from other things, I actually quite like it. I like the fact that they've reused quite a lot of aspects of the old games, and that is something that I really like, honestly. I mean, this bit here was the beginning of Act 3 in Sonic 1 with like different overlays and things on it, and honestly I think that's awesome, absolutely awesome. And honestly, I love the fact that you can do this. I love the fact that you can revisit old places, and I know Generations did it first, but hey, screw it, right? But this kind of brought the nostalgia back to a point where everybody was like, yay. Oh, come on. See, I'm still crap at it though. Whoa. See? I don't like the spike bridges at all. They're horrible. And there we go. But yeah, I mean, Sonic Mania is one of those games that really did set apart from all the other retro kind of inspired games. I mean, you've got things like Shovel Knight and Fez and things like that, which were all kind of retro inspired, whereas this very much made for fans opposed to just being something that plays on the nostalgia of seeing pixels. And honestly, I do like the fact that they did it. It's just, this game overshadowed Sonic Forces big time. And that being said, it really made a lot of change and a lot of different, but I don't know, maybe it's just my heartfelt reasoning for it, maybe it's just me, but I think this game really shouldn't have overshadowed Sonic Forces, and Sonic Forces should have got the brunt of Sega's options, to be fair. I mean, it's just a shame that Sonic Forces didn't get more love. So it is what it is. It is what it is. And honestly, I think a lot of the time people don't like to admit the fact that certain Sonic games are actually good. I think that's a certain implementation of it as well. Let's go that way. Whoop. There we go. But yeah, I mean, the scenario being Sonic is a weird kind of beast, and honestly, I can't really justify what's happened to Sonic. I really can't. And it's a shame, but I will admit I do like the cutscenes in this. I will admit they are some of the best cutscenes I've ever seen in any Sonic game. And this is coming from a guy that likes likes Knuckles getting knocked on the head by a bomb in Sonic and Knuckles when you play it as him, and it's just brilliant. So, go on, we'll do the next stages because I loved the surprise on this. I absolutely loved it. So we'll go that way. Whee! Now there is a little bit of story behind this level. When I first actually played it, now I actually had a couple of friends around when I actually completed it, and I kind of got the brunt end of their, well, how did you complete it so fast? It's like, well, I didn't technically. I just kind of, yeah. I played a game and I got on with it, basically. So. And they couldn't understand why I got through it so fast, and all I could say is practice. So, that way, well, oh, you kidding. See, I think what amazes me is about Christian Whitehead, who made this game for Sega, was just, he must have been a complete mastermind. Because look at it. Look at it. Go that way, up that way. Woo! I've got to admit, the level design to this, or the re-level design to it, was just immense. Just when you think Chemical Plant couldn't get any better, this is what they come out with, and yeah. Down we go. I will admit one thing about this game that I didn't really like. There are a few things that I didn't really kind of gel with. And that's the fact of, I find Studiopolis to be very much like a casino-style zone. And there's only one thing you can do with a casino-style zone, and that's have it as a casino. Especially in Sonic. I mean, there's so many levels in Sonic that it was just a crazy amount of mess at some points. For instance, Carnival from Sonic 3. I hated that level. Carnival. It just didn't make much sense at all. It was terrible. It was one of the worst levels in any Sonic game, and I've had people disagree, but I'm telling you now, I don't at all disagree. I think it's horrible. So much pain and suffering went into that game first time round, and it still haunts me to this day. And to be fair, Sonic 3 was one of the first Sonic games I actually completed back in the day, which was handy. The second being Sonic 1, without all the Chaos Emeralds. I didn't actually collect all the Chaos Emeralds, which some people might say is cheating, but I don't care. But I think the first game I completed all the Chaos Emeralds sphere levels or special stages was the... What happened then? But yeah. The special stages in Sonic and Knuckles were probably the worst, just for the fact that it had that much mess and that much... Some of the aspects from Sonic 3 were used in that, and I hated it because you got comfortable and then it switched it all back up for you. Which is what they did with this, but not as brutally painful, because you didn't have to do the sphere levels in this. You could get away with not doing them, which was handy. So we'll put there. Now at the end of this one is one of my favourite bosses in this game, and it just is brilliant. When I first played it, I did have an orgasm. An orgasm? I did. I nearly had the Connery, which was... Some people could have thought I died, but I believe the statement that my wife came out with was, "You are weird," which... She's been married for me... Well, she's been with me 12 years. She should know that by now. It's no secret. So we'll go that way. Down. See, I wouldn't be able to do this with Nintendo franchises because simply it is known as rubbish. Oh, come on. That was a little unfair, wasn't it? See, there are some cheap deaths in this, I will admit. And Tails got in the pipe before I did. That damn fox. I've got it the wrong way. But yeah, the boss in this I really did have a field day with because it just hit me with nostalgia all at once and my life was complete. Complete! I'm just waiting for a physical copy of this game. If they bring a physical copy out of this game, I will buy a physical copy as well because, you know me, I'm a physical copy guy and I refuse to be any other type of person because... Oh, down. That way. Whoa! Jesus my Christ. That's some painful stuff there. Ah. See, as you can probably tell, I've played this game a hell of a lot. I won't go up there. So guys, just while we're on the subject of these gameplays, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing these gameplays every so often on my channel so that you guys can see me gaming, because I do all these videos saying I've got these consoles and whatever else and these games and all that kind of stuff, but you never see me play them, which is a shame because, you know, it's always nice to see what gamers do in their spare time while they play their games and how great they are. And it also gives me a chance to have a conversation with you guys and get some input off you guys for different... Well, that was crap. Like comments off you guys with different opinions, and it's always nice to see different opinions. Now this I had a complete nerdgasm over because I was just... Now I'm aware that if you're a retro gamer, it is just pure pop, but I don't care. That's the way that goes. I was way too much in nostalgia to figure out why I was being like I was, and this is just awesome. I will admit there is one thing about this game which really did annoy me, and that's the fact of I actually glitched this at one point. I don't know how, don't even ask me, I don't have a clue, but I did actually glitch it, and something happened and the screen went black and then I died. That was pretty much that. You know, it just did that, and I was gutted because I had quite a lot of way up. I was kind of like halfway up his side, and it ruined it. I got killed. Oh well. But yeah, I mean, really? That was unfair. I'm hoping you guys saw that because, yeah, that's how unfair this game can be. We'll go down that side. That one. He might actually beat me here, guys. I've only ever lost this once, and that was because of a glitch. Fucking hate glitches. It's terrible. Yeah, that one. I'm close to death, people. I'm kind of hoping that this will leather him. Because if it don't, I'm kind of like kind of stuck in a rut a little bit. Although that will. I've just hammered him. See ya. And there we go. Hammered. So guys, that has been my Let's Play. We'll go like that. That has been my Let's Play. Thanks very much for watching, guys. And I shall see you guys in the next video. In the meantime, like, comment, subscribe. And have a good one. Happy gaming.